Well, I was wrong. I think a lot of us were wrong. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga was updated, and I believe this changes everything. As you probably know by now, the Fuller Matrix, Home One, Invisible Hand, and Venator capital ships were all added to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, along with lots of bug fixes in the latest update. I wasn't ready for this. I thought I'd uploaded my final Skywalker Saga video. I'd 100%ed the game a few weeks ago now, and I've been brought back out of retirement to yet again cover this game, but I'm hoping this isn't for the last time, because this is the first time a LEGO Star Wars game has ever been updated with content that hasn't been pre-planned, paid-for DLC, and also minus bug fixes as well. This is the first time a LEGO Star Wars game has been updated with actual content, new content in the game that hasn't been paid for in advance via a season pass by the players. And I thought this is something they'd never do. LEGO Star Wars games are all about 100%ing them. There's even an achievement for 100%ing the game. I unlocked this a few weeks ago, and then I went on the game on Thursday and my percent was back at, I think it was 99.2 or something like that. And I honestly didn't think this is ever something TT Games would do with a LEGO Star Wars game. I mean, take The Force Awakens for example. In that game, once you 100%ed it, the characters and actual DLC levels that were in that game did not have any effect on the percentage. It would stay at the same amount, and that was obviously because if some people couldn't maybe afford the season pass or just wasn't really interested in it, their game percentage wouldn't be affected. But this time round, the new content, obviously this is free content, so it's for everybody, it's actually affected the game percentage. I didn't think this was honestly something that TT Games would ever allow to happen in a LEGO game, because people would already have the 100% achievement like I did. We pulled down the lever on Yavin 4, and now our percentage has gone back a bit. I never saw this coming, and the reason this is so important is because it opens up the door for more content possibly. They had no plans, they said it on Twitter themselves, no current plans to update the game after the DLC. And they went and added the capital ships. Maybe they just saw all the people modding the game and managing to get to play the Venator, for example, in the files. But I'm so relieved after how long these capital ships took the devs to make, all the Lego bricks put into each one. I mean, the Venator is obviously my favourite. I think it's a lot of people's favourite as well. But the amount of detail in these, I'm so glad the developers got to finish them and got to put them in the game, because a lot of us were very unhappy these capital ships didn't make it, especially the Venator. I love all four of them, I have to say. The Home One was a big surprise. I feel it's the most unique because there's a lot of reused assets in each capital ship, ranging from the rooms themselves. We all know the holographic room that shows up on every capital ship. Also the voiceover lady that's speaking on the capital ship all the time. I mean, it does kind of bother me on the Venator that the officers walking around aren't clones. The person doing the voiceover isn't a clone, and the Admiral, while we know Admirals didn't always have to be clones, I at least wish she was wearing the right outfit, because I don't ever recall Clone Wars era Republic officers wearing this type of outfit. She looks more like a Bespin Wingard to me. But that's minor gripes, let's say, because I'm just glad they added this stuff into the game, so I can deal with all that, I'm just saying. But obviously the Bacta tanks, people have noticed them. Jar Jar is in one of them. They seem to appear on all but a few capital ships. Maybe they're on all of them. I can't actually say I've gone individually looking for each one. But is this where the character customizer was supposed to be? Does the character customizer now have an actual chance of making it into the game? And I would say that goes from no chance, what I said beforehand, they're not going to update this game with any more content outside of the planned DLC, to now there's probably a pretty good chance. I definitely didn't expect, considering we waited well over a month for a bug fix patch, that they were also going to add 4 capital ships in there. I think if they'd actually made this clear a few weeks ago, people wouldn't have been as harsh on how long it took them to update the game, although I still stand by the point that the Mars glitch should have been fixed within the first 2 weeks. But now it's so important because the customizer could be added into the game, maybe some mystery characters, however I doubt that because there was a prime opportunity with the capital ships to, as well as add in some more Kyber bricks, which they now have, maybe add in some new characters that you find throughout the capital ships, but we didn't get that. And the Kyber brick scenario is kind of annoying because I don't think there's any more to come now. I think this was everything that was planned to be in the game, with the number being 1,200 exactly. It's much more of an even number, but just having leftover Kyber bricks is kind of annoying. But more characters, I don't see it as very likely considering they didn't add any with the capital ships. But the character customizer, I would say just keep your eyes open. This isn't me saying it's coming, this is me saying we have a little bit more of a chance. Well, I'll end it there, everyone. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and let's hope this isn't the final LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video. Let's hope we get some more surprise updates.